Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it guys. So today I wanted to do kind of an abstract video actually. We've seen the first week of devlogs. I am recording this before Saturday, so if anything kind of crazy happens on Saturday, maybe I will redo this video, I don't know, or maybe I'll just post it, but it's just an example that, and an explanation that I didn't see what was shown on Saturday, if anything is shown, okay? Which it might not, but still, basically the expectations. People are expecting a lot of things from the next major, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my expectations from it. I already did a small video talking about my wishes, what I am trying to predict, you know, what will come to the patch, but the expectations are a lot more realistic, you know, and people need to tune down the expectations. I gotta say, man, after the December patch that we had, the F16s and the MiG-29s, people are kinda expecting too much from the patches. Yes, I think things will move fast, especially in air, you know, in aircraft, in the tech trees, in top tier. And I do think, I mean, we already had the confirmation of the Gripen coming in a kinda soonish future. So things will move forward very quickly. But don't expect every single patch to have like 50 aircraft. And don't expect the other way around as well. Normal patches like are not nowhere near actually to the December patch amount of, you know, things that were added. So normally you will see something similar to what we had with the last patch or the two patches that we already had. I think we already had two patches. One of them, for example, one of them having maybe an F-16AJ, having an Yak-41, having a MiG-29, something like that, which is all, you know, big changes to the game. But don't expect to have something completely out of nowhere that will completely change the game in these patches like this. What I'm saying is that don't expect a MiG-35 like some people are expecting, or even a MiG-29 SMT, or even, I don't know, an F-15C with MRAMs, or even the Gripen. People are thinking that the Gripen will come for some reason. I see a lot of people just over-expecting a lot of things from these patches, and they get frustrated, and obviously because we don't have normally the big patches like we had in the December patch with just a focus on air, for example. And even that patch, think about it, we only had, actually, if you really think about it, 3 new aircraft, which was the F-16, the MiG-29, and the Tornado in the major changes for it. In the last couple of patches, we had 2 or 3 aircraft, so it kind of stays on them, like line of thinking. It's the way that everything works, right? So my expectations from it is the same. We will probably see, and my expectation on it is that we are going to see some form of top tier jet coming. 1, 2, maybe 3 if we are lucky, but a lot of fillers as well. A lot of aircraft that maybe are going to be added to fill holes that are needed to be filled. Tanks is a little bit different. I do expect to have maybe rank 8 for tanks or something similar to that. You can see that there is a lot of devlogs about tanks coming up, you know, it was a lot of them, and that can mean 2 things. It means that probably not a lot of aircraft will be added and more tanks, but also at the same time maybe very important aircraft or very interesting aircraft, or in a general sense aircraft that will call for a lot of attention will be added. This happened, and that's why I'm not like very sure about doing this video today. But I have to try, right? Because one of the latest patches that we had the addition of the F-14B. And I don't know if you remember, I don't remember the day exactly, but I have a feeling it was on a Saturday, and it was out of nowhere that they just released a devlog of an F-14. Was it the main thing about that patch? No, it wasn't. It was the French Navy, it was other stuff, but it was a big thing about the patch, and it was released very early on in the devlogs. So yes, expect 4th generation aircraft to come, but I don't think that's going to be the major thing about the patch. I think they're going to focus on another stuff. So tune it down, maybe the expectations, but not so much that maybe you will think that nothing is coming. Something is coming. I'm guaranteeing to you. I have a feeling that we will see these very advanced aircraft being added patch, like each patch of the year. Doesn't matter what patch it is. Maybe the October one, maybe not, because that one is normally kind of a slower one, but still expect from these 3 patches to see a very different aircraft, very cool aircraft, maybe new additions of aircraft that are already in the game, stuff like that. But don't expect to have 50 aircraft being added at the same time for 1 nation or 2 nations or everybody, you know. So manage your expectations, and these are my expectations for this patch, okay? This was an idea that came up on the Discord, and I thought it was interesting to talk about that, because a lot of people just overreact about stuff, about leaks, about everything. So yeah, this is my opinion on it, okay? I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye. See ya.